awusia obe like video no share their movie foforo na ono nso anya bi etumi ahwe na DVLA ene foreign ministry enso entokwa no egusu a ekoso na yenyina ebeka ya na no ada na DVLA boss e de betu dwa se omo hwe anim nso omo de omo staff ni bi ebekọ amonone US UK Germany, Netherlands, and some countries be a kahu na omwatumi akwakoye registration the Ghana adeshia omoye drivers omwatu kwan na odis hansem no ebetu dwa no na Ghana for esopa no ewo media no so agese ohun se hit no ebo no na no sanso release statement fufro na nokwasem a wom ni say foreign minister honorable Okudzeto ablakwa enso ebedi bankers hansem no release statement say on grantee obia visa se ontu kwan kodi djuma bi etisa nti nsemu a DVLA boss edbetu dwa no na chese e atrosem na sansem no akofa nsem bebre ede aba lawyer Paul Adum Ochire ede nano atu sansem no mu a wabiebie keys bebre amepese ebegibre na yensu yakotietie bie near the adventure at comment session.
Some of you DVLA staff, you are traveling overseas to go and provide services in 5 countries outside the US, Canada, Netherlands, UK, and Germany. I can see you are smiling. I will add you, don't worry. So that is the service we are going to provide. We've gotten approval by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and this is what we are going to do for our Ghanaians staying abroad. They don't need to come down to come and renew their 1-year license which has expired. They will be there and we'll be doing it for them. We'll provide all licensing issues over there for them without vehicle.
Okay, so that was the first press conference by DVLA. But then there was a backlash. Hey, why are you going to abroad? Hey, we are going to abroad. They are going to abroad. Da, 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 da. Then DVLA published this. DVLA clarifies the misleading media headlines on its intention to provide driver licensing services in selected countries. It's as follows. It has come to the attention of management of the Driver and Vehicular Licensing Authority misleading news headlines over the extended services of the DVLA to selected foreign countries. For clarity, the DVLA, through an arrangement with the Foreign Affairs Ministry, has agreed to collaborate with Ghana's embassies across the globe to provide selected services, including international driver's permit and driver's licensing renewal to qualified Ghanaian citizens domiciled in other countries. So DVLA clarifies that it is collaborating with the embassies in our Ghana's embassies in foreign countries, the embassy in the United Kingdom, embassy in the United States, embassy in South Korea, embassy in Singapore, embassy in Malaysia, embassy in Japan. All of these places, the DVLA said that they are in collaboration with Ghana's embassies across the globe to provide selected services. Okay. The pilot phase will be undertaken in the United States of America, Canada, Germany, the Netherlands, and the High Commission of the United Kingdom. Beautiful countries. You know, I like the pilot. They are taking the foot soldiers to United States of America. Great. Canada 2, Germany 3, Netherlands 4, UK 5. Hey, NDC. Why? Why, NDC? Why? You want to you want to kill the Ghanaian purse? You want to kill the Ghanaian budget? What is the meaning of this? You are doing pilot, taking your foot soldiers that they should go to Germany and they should go to the United States and go and ask Ghanaians that has your number plate expired, then you have to, since Kwame Nkrumah, have you heard this before? Since Dr. Kwame Nkrumah died in 1972, have you heard this before? Have you heard it before? What is this? What kind of desperation is this? Oh, hey. The pilot phase will be undertaken in the United States of America, Canada, Germany, the Netherlands, the High Commission of the United Kingdom. As part of implementation plan, DVLA will provide training to the embassy staff to do verification of documents and forward same to DVLA for processing. Once the processing is done, the authority will then return the processed document to the various embassies for pickup by the applicants. The operation does not in any way mean that DVLA will put its domestic staff to work at the embassies in the aforementioned countries as news headlines sought to portray. So they are saying that their domestic staff are going there to train, the foot soldiers, they are going there to train them. We wish to indicate that the management of DVLA are committed to serving the interest of the Ghanaian and has consistently pursued an agenda to place the services of the authority closer to the people to minimize defaults as well as promote compliance. We want to reiterate that the authority practices an open door policy, blah, 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 blah. For 8 years, Akufo-Addo was president. I didn't hear anything about DVLA. Frank Davis was chairman of DVLA. Minister Siama was minister for transport. We didn't hear anything about DVLA. Everything DVLA was running smooth. People were saying that, oh, I go to DVLA, I can get. I went there, they have some nice VIP place. DVLA was quiet and delivering their mandate. They were working. Suddenly, it looks like the DVLA is so terrible, and every day DVLA is in the news. Every day we are changing this, we are bringing this, IT that. Every day DVLA is in the news. Why? The DVLA that was quiet and delivering on his mandate, suddenly they are in the news every day. Why? Okay. So we didn't end here. DVLA clarifies. Good clarification. Then the worst was about to happen. The same Ablakwa again. Always washing the dirty linen around himself, making himself clean. He's the only clean one. Ablakwa is clean. When everything is happening, the 21 billion he promised Attorney General, he's forgotten about it. He's roaming around in Ukraine. He didn't save the tomato people. Foreign Affairs Minister, he didn't save the tomato people. They didn't have a defense policy so that tomato people are protected. But Dr. Emmanuel Eni says that Okudzeto Ablakwa has done something wrong. He has forgotten about that. He's gone to Ukraine to come and show pictures. Every day they are showing photographs. Government of photographs. They think they are still campaigning. Every day, photograph. Deliver the thing. You show me photographs. I go to my ECG. It's doing prrr. What government do I have? I should be watching photographs. Every day, photographs. Tomorrow morning, you check NDC. Photographs. This one is going to visit this one. This one is that. Photographs. Where is the mandate? Are they delivering on the mandate the Ghanaian people gave to them? Where is it? Photographs. Ablakwa always wants to be clean. He's the holy one. He's the righteous one. Everybody else is bad. Ablakwa will throw anybody under the bus. Even if he gets the president, he'll put him under the bus. Okudzeto Ablakwa. That's how he is. Everybody will go under the bus except him. He's the clean one. He's only him. So he comes out, and if I were chief of staff, I'll query him for this letter. Because this is the letter that's making the government look bad. This one is the one that's making the government look really bad. Ablakwa shouldn't be publishing these things to clean himself up. 26th February 2026, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa as follows. The attention of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has been drawn to a viral news headline claiming that the ministry has granted approval for staff of the Driver and Vehicular License Authority to travel to countries including United States of America, Canada, United Kingdom, Netherlands, Germany, to register and renew driving licenses of Ghanaian drivers in the diaspora. Ministry of Foreign Affairs wishes to state categorically that it has neither issued a directive to our diplomatic missions abroad nor granted approval to any entity for such an arrangement. The ministry is not aware of any government policy to that effect. In addition, there's no record available at the ministry pointing to this purported new policy direction. For the avoidance of doubt, there has been no formal engagement, no new policy brought to our attention, and no financial commitment as irrefutable evidence as the Ministry of Foreign Affairs establishes. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs wishes to assure the general public of its commitment to transparency and financial prudence in public service delivery. All media houses. Okudzeto, somebody will say shame on you, but me, I'll say you haven't done anything wrong. This is the story. What kind of government are we having? Do we have a government structure? Is the Office of Chief of Staff working? Why is DVLA publishing something and then Foreign Minister comes to contradict them and make them look so bad? He makes the DVLA boys look so bad and he will look clean. They all come from the John Dramani Mahama government tree. There's a Chief of Staff who is in charge of discipline and keeping people in order. Has the Chief of Staff seen this one? The Honorable Julius Debra, have you seen this? The people are destroying your government, oh. They are destroying your government. This is a faux pas. It's a political faux pas and it's totally embarrassing to the government of Ghana. The diplomatic people are writing diplomatic cables to their countries. They are embarrassing our society. What is this? Oh, no.